Yeah, can you show us how to properly run Facebook ads?
Of course I can. Now, if this was a lot of information at once, remember you can always save the video to look at it later. Now, the first thing you want to do is obviously go to facebook.com and then go to your profile. On the left here, you'll see create ads. Click that. So the first step is to figure out the exact goal that you have in mind for this ad. You never want to leave it on automatic. Remember, you're spending money on these ads, so you want to make them as concise and targeted as possible. So for my example, I'm just going to pretend like I'm advertising some sort of real estate development. I can either go with get more messages, get more calls, or get more leads. I'm going to go with get more messages. Now, step 2 is to write a good description. So this is the first thing that people are going to see. So you want to make sure that it hooks them in. So we're just gonna say something like that. And step 3 is to add the media. So you can add pictures, videos, whatever is gonna be relevant to your ad. Make sure they're good quality. Over here, you're gonna see Advantage Creative. If your marketing material is solid, if you know what you're doing as far as your content that you're gonna put up in this ad, I would turn this off, because basically what it's gonna do is test different things to different audiences. I would recommend anyways to nail your marketing material beforehand and then advertise it. So I would keep it off. Okay, so step 5, set up your messaging. So I like to use WhatsApp Business. It's entirely up to you. I would recommend just funneling it into one app though, one place, so you're not getting random messages everywhere. And honestly, I think WhatsApp Business is the best option. All right, step 6. If your ad is about housing, then check this box. Whatever the ad is about, you want to make sure that you put it in that category. Otherwise, your ad will get flagged, your account might get suspended, issues will arise. So make sure to always fill that in. All right, next you're gonna want to adjust your audience. So you definitely don't want to leave it on United States unless you're trying to reach that far. But if you're doing something like real estate, you want to probably keep it local, because it's not going to help to advertise your Miramar property over in Arkansas. You can zoom in on the area you're trying to advertise in and drop a pin, increase the radius, and can target that specific area with the ad. This is where it gets juicy. Detailed targeting allows you to show the ad to the people who have visited these websites recently. So you could write Zillow for real estate, realtor.com. And if you're trying to rent out your car, you can even put that in there. Advertising to investors, put investment, and so forth. So once you've got your audience down, it's time to set the budget. One thing you always want to do when setting the budget is to leave the ad running continuously. Why? Facebook just works in a way where if it sees you running the ad continuously, it's not going to slow down your momentum with the accounts that you're reaching. As opposed to setting an end date, it's gonna limit the amount of accounts that you reach. So you wanna just run it continuously and just set a reminder for the day that you wanna cancel the subscription. Honestly, a good ad campaign is gonna cost some money, but you can still reach a great amount of accounts on a budget on Facebook. So you go with 20, leave it on for 10, 15 days, you're gonna get a lot of coverage. So next, let's talk about the Advantage placements. So you wanna turn this off. It's gonna spread out your money between Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger. Messenger advertising doesn't exist. You wanna just keep it between Facebook and Instagram. Now for the Pixel, this is for tracking people who visit your landing page or your website. If you're doing either of those, definitely recommend turning it on to get a little more insight. If not, no need. And after that, you're just gonna provide the funds and then send it off to the races and hit publish. This was just a quick overview. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'd love to answer them.
Any other questions?